Yo, Ad, I really appreciate that loan, bro. That $2 grand really helped me out a lot.
Oh, bro, I appreciate that.
He's
bro.
a great guy. He's a great guy.
No, it's cool, of course.
No, appreciate you. What's your name? I'm Tristan. He's a really great guy. Really appreciate it, bro.
No, bro, don't worry. You got this.
All right.
You got this.
Thanks, big guy.
You don't have to pay me back anytime soon.
Appreciate you, bro. Thank you.
Don't have to pay me back. Just get yourself good, yeah?
Uh-huh.
And then when you're good, then you can pay me.
I got you, bro. Thank you. Really great guy. In this video, I'm gonna be going over how I pulled off one of the greatest wingman maneuvers on camera ever recorded. And before you say that's a crazy claim, Tristan, how can you make such a claim? This video on this channel got 30 million views on my Instagram. So yeah, it's probably one of the greatest wingman maneuvers ever accomplished, and I've seen countless other people go ahead and do it in succession after this video. I want to let you guys know that none of my videos are scripted. This is all real life. I knew the person that I was going to go and talk to, but I did not know who the girl was. I did not know if he was really trying to pick her up or if he was trying to do content or whatever it was. But that's my boy Adji. He can vouch that this is a super real conversation, super real approach. So let's go ahead and jump on into this thing. The greatest wingman approach ever recorded. So what I want you guys to notice here is that I walk directly to my boy Adji in this video. I walk past the girl. I don't pay really much mind or attention to the girl because the point of contact here is I'm not trying to score. I'm trying to assist. I'm trying to make my boy look good in this situation. And he looks like a Street Fighter character, shirtless with an orange back, no shirt on, dreads looking crusty. That's my boy Adj though. I love busting him up. But yeah, this is my guy right here. He had, look, as you can see on the look on his face, he had no idea what was going on here. He and I were living together at the time. But yeah, I just ran in and like, he could tell that you picked up. Look at this look of confusion on his face right there. It's important to send nonverbal cues that you can't see inside of this video right here. But my nonverbal cues, I was like looking at him with wide eyes, like go with it, go with it, go with it. She was like, yeah, for sure, that's a great guy. Walk right past her, pay her no mind. I look over to him, look over to her, make sure that, like, yeah, he's a great guy. He's a great guy. So there's this thing in pickup called edification. What we want to do is when we edify somebody, when we're doing edification, we want to talk them up. So compliments coming from a second person are so much better than coming out of the first person. So I can say that I'm a great YouTuber. I can say that I have 1 million Instagram followers. I can say this, but it's so much more powerful coming from a second party or a third party. Because what happens is, it's not only you saying it, it's now a third party saying it, and that adds credibility. It's not only one perspective, but another perspective. And there's like a crowd mindset that comes to it, a hive mind. When multiple people think something, it becomes commonplace. And it's because inside of our minds as human beings, we have shortcuts and subconscious cues that allow us to skip time-taking activities. Instead of researching, oh, is this guy really a good guy? Does he really know what he's talking about? If it comes from another person, we just go ahead and automatically assume, well, that person probably knows what they're talking about. And this is why it's so important as well as men to be physically fit. Because when we're physically fit, that adds an air of trustability, accountability. It adds, like, people when they see you and you're physically fit, they trust you more because you trust you and you have that discipline and that self-reaction to you. If I came up and I said that to him when I was 300 pounds overweight, mustard on my shirt, it probably would not have gone as far, wheezing and whatnot, but because I'm an active, healthy human being and I look good and he looks good too, no diddy, of course, she takes it even more deeper into her subconscious mind as something to be accepted and not something to be questioned or rejected. And he picked it up perfectly right there. He picked it up perfectly. He plays it off cool. I love that for him. So some of y'all in the comments were trying to say, oh, you're trying to snake by asking her name. I'm just being a gentleman right here. She is attractive, yes, but I have a saying, if I'm not scoring, I'm looking for the assist. I'm Chris Paul, baby. I'm looking for something to go ahead. If I'm not scoring, my boys are scoring. It's no man is bigger than the club, all right? No man is bigger than the team. And then this dude just goes off and starts running off with it. Like, brother, come on, man. Like, he almost oversold it in the end right there. He almost oversold it in the end. I almost flipped the script right I almost flipped the script right there and would have just been like, yo, bro, come on, man. What are you talking about right here? Like, don't oversell it now. But she, even if she knew it was fake or wasn't knew that it was fake, it's the edification that makes it really powerful. that there's somebody else in the world that looks at her, that looks at this guy and says he's a good person, and it helps that this person is well put together. It helps that the source of the information looks good and it's credible. If I told you, oh, this scummy website said that this thing is going to be true versus an official government website, which one are you going to be more likely to believe, right? But I'm not talking about government websites. The government lies to us all the time. But like a credible, trustworthy, newsworthy website, you're probably going to choose one over the other in terms of credibility, just because of those subconscious cues and those shortcuts that we take inside of the mind. So one thing I want you guys to be aware of right here is there's a couple of key concepts that we have when it comes to wingmanning. Don't overshine. Like the first rule of the 48 laws of power is don't outshine the master. In this situation here, I was not looking to take the girl. I was looking to shine and create space for my boy to look really good. It could be the difference, like one comment like that, one interaction like that could be the difference between somebody falling in love with somebody and not. And when you have somebody that vouches for you, it just adds more to the playbook. It adds one more ace to the sleeve that allows you to go further inside of the interaction. Because with these interactions, what we're really looking to gain here is time. If we can get more time and we could get more opportunities to flex our stuff and show the world what it is that we really are about, then that's all we need. When you talk to really beautiful girls on the street and the ones that have already been approached 5 times in the day, already know what you're about to say, already know what the game is, you're looking to buy time so you can separate yourself and also separate her, because we never know if she's actually beautiful. We never know what her internal personality is like. And this is why I'm so important on studying psychology. We as men definitely need to study psychology more. Carl Jung, Jordan Peterson, philosophers of the type. Because what happens is when you start looking into your own mind, when you start looking into your subconscious mind, when you start looking into the fabrics of who you are as a being, you're going to notice a lot of people have not done the shadow work. You're going to notice a lot of people have not done the work necessary, have not done the reading, and that gives you a psychological edge over that person. What I did right here with this edification is a psychological edge that I'm giving to my friend so that he has some sort of ace in his sleeve, just in case she asks, well, who are you? Or you're just another guy. That separates him from the rest of the pack and allows him to be different. Listen, guys, every woman wants 2 things. She wants her man to be different and she wants to feel special. If you can do those 2 things in succession, you're gonna have much more success. What happens is when these really beautiful girls on the street, the 9s and the 10s, they see somebody that they haven't had before, that they haven't experienced before, they're excited. They get to see something new. Everybody loves something new. Like if I ask you the question, you wanna hook up with an old hookup or you wanna hook up with a new hookup? Even though the old hookup is, amazing in bed, she does everything that you want her to, that new hookup is still really surprised. Like, oh man, that new hookup? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So edification, guys, making sure that you're in wingman situations, you're speaking up your partner. You don't want to backdoor your partner. You don't want to talk bad about your partner. You don't want to do any of these negative things, because what you do, stop the recording here. What you do and what you wish onto other people has to go through you. So if I'm sitting here and I wish you well, I wish you abundance, I wish that you get to chase all your dreams in 2025 and you get to achieve what it is that you need to do, that energy has to transfer through me to get to you. It has to pass through me, through the filter of me, before it can get to you. So when you wish ill upon people, when you wish negative upon people, what you're really doing is just dirtying your own filter. And I really hope that you understand that this is something that you got to stop one day. This is not behavior that you can really impart without negative repercussions and consequences. So when you're going ahead and you're edifying, speak up your partner, talk about their positive traits, don't talk about negative traits. If she asks what are some negative traits, then you can go ahead and talk about just some super light stuff like he cares too much, or he really gives too much, he loves too much. And in these situations, these are the things that you want to speak negatively upon, because here's the thing, she's gonna go ahead and find out for herself. She's gonna go out and find out for himself. It's not up to you to backdoor your man. Always speak highly of your man. When it comes to wingmanning, focus on the goal at hand. You need to separate and impart yourself from the situation. Understand that it's not about you, it's about the bigger good, because there's gonna be one day where he comes back and he does the same thing for you because you did it for him. Because what happens, we wish it out, it has to pass through us, and then we receive what we give to the universe. So when it comes to wingmanning, just make sure you're doing your job as a good wing Understand that the game at hand is very powerful if you learn how to use it properly. I hope that you gained a little bit out of this video. Go ahead and comment what you learned from this video, and I'm gonna go ahead and respond back to it. I love comments, absolutely love comments. Let's go ahead and crush this week, guys. I love you so much. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, go ahead and do so. If you're interested in some more videos, there's gonna be 2 more that pop up right here, and I'm looking forward to seeing you guys on the next one. Let's go.